Wow, that was a nice performance. Wow. Before I start, did everyone have a good lunch? Lunch, yeah. Did everyone have a good lunch? Yes. Really? Yes. Okay. So that means we all have some energy to listen to me for next 10 minutes. No. No problem. I'll make sure that next 10 minutes I'll try to occupy your brain, and for a while we'll be doing things together. And please make some space for me. Let's start. Before I start, can I ask everyone, imagine you left your country, there is nothing there, and you came to the UK, and you're not allowed to work, having your life on hold on your basic rights. When you are here, food, education, health, clothing are not here for you. So can I request every one of you for next 10 minutes, I can't guarantee it could be 11 minutes, but for next 10 minutes, can you imagine all of you in here, all of you, be an asylum seeker like me? Please? Yes? Yes. Thank you so much. So I can start now. Okay, here you go. Now, I would like to introduce myself. My name is MD. I'm one of the campaigner and an asylum seeker in the northeast of UK who is working on the rights of asylum seeker education. I consider this room and in the whole world, we all are the most and charismatic asylum seekers in here. And I'm one of the most charismatic asylum seeker and handsome asylum seeker. Thank you. I live in Newcastle, currently studying in Northumbria University in a sanctuary scholarship this year in law, and I'm from Bangladesh. Currently, I'm volunteering for lots of organizations, so if you are here, can you please raise your hand? Refugee Week. Woo. Thank you. Citizen Advice Newcastle, Tiny and Wear Fire and Rescue Services, Western Refugee Services, STAR, Action Foundation, D6 Culture in Transit, Curious Monkey, City of Sanctuary National Palace. Thank you. I'm being supported by all of you, especially from Hope for the Young, who is funding me in my education a lot, Refugee Aid and Refugee Action. Why I wanted to be a Refugee Week leader, you'll get this answer at the end of this session. Now, have anyone heard about study ban? In your whole life, did anyone told you you cannot study in a school, in a college, or in a university? Remember, you all are asylum seekers in this room. So probably I assume you know about it, but I'll just give you an example. Home Office used to impose study ban to every asylum seekers to stop them to study even they get scholarship or private fund and not using public fund. I think from myself that was a fundamental breach of basic human rights. So I stand on it. So here my journey started. Since I was rescued and recognized as a reasonable ground as a victim of modern day slavery and trafficking in the UK in 2017, it was my dream to be there for the people like me. It was my mother's dream, who I have lost last year, unfortunately, because of cancer. She was a school head teacher back home, that I should study and be there for my people, be there for the country where I live. So I applied for a course in Teesside University in 2018. Suddenly what happened, I got a study ban from Home Office. So there my study begins. It is quite interesting. I was in the court in London. In that process, Refugee Aid and Ben from Junior Project, they helped me a lot. I was in the court in London with Duncan Lewis Solicitor Hannah Bynes. The Home Office spokesperson came and they asked 2 more months to give that answer in the first place, why I'm not eligible to study. And you know what? The judge got furious that time and the judge said, what? why you need 2 more months just to give an answer, this guy cannot study or not. End of the day, I got my immigration bail. Bail means the right to study. But by the time I got that immigration bail, I lost my scholarship in Teesside. That was 2018. I never stopped because I want to know in the first place why I was being stopped to be studying. So I literally took home office to judicial review. So I can feel the vibe all the time. So what happened then? During my judicial review, Home Office offered me the legal aid money back, which I really didn't want because legal aid is going to take that back anyway. What's the point to take that money back? So my judicial review against the Home Office on human rights ground was instrumental in pressuring the review of immigration bail restrictions and rewriting the guidance related to asylum seekers' right to study in 2018, which is available in May 2018, version 2.0. So after my case, it was established that the new asylum seekers can access to higher education and they can continue their life. And I didn't knew that what I have done that time. It was so amazing when I see my brothers and sisters like me and asylum seekers are studying with me at the moment. That is changing their life, their family, their dream, and the country and the community. So now question is why it's important we should access to higher education, like asylum seekers, all of us in here. Why should we have a higher education? We have a shortage of occupation in the UK. If we can give some education for the people like me, I think it will be only our community, it will only make our community great. My brothers and sisters who will be studying, one day they will become a doctor, engineer, nurse, actor, leader, and even can be a prime minister. So this is the last, at least, thing we can do in the UK, which we are really proud for giving education for all over the world. We can give some sort of people like me some education where we can continue our dream. So from now on, please, if you can from now on, whenever you meet with us, for the people like me, can you teach us, can you give us, can you guide us some education? This is why I'm working for the moment. Your money, your clothes, and sympathy will help us a lot, and I appreciate from my heart. We can survive without food for 2 or 3 days, without a good clothing for a week. Without this sympathy in education, it will be hard for us to survive in long run. When you give us education, we'll gain empowerment. Self-independence and pass your gratitude to generation. It will make our community more proactive and obviously our country. I have opened a university society which is called University of Sanctuary Society last year in my university, which I'm ensuring that asylum seekers who are studying in that university can get everything they need. So the reason why I opened it, in my university I have got a conversation group where local refugees and asylum seekers are coming inside the university to come in that group to learn English with us. And you know what? When they come in the university, you see those new asylum seekers and refugees, they feel so proud that they're coming inside the university. This is different environment for them. And this is what is happening at the moment, that I am thinking that some of our universities in Northeast, through my campaign actually, last year I used to do protests inside the university with my Migration and Asylum Justice Forum, the forum I work for as well. And that results 5 scholarships last year in Northumbria University and 3 scholarships in Newcastle University this year. So all of you can do these changes. These 8 scholarships has changed 8 lives in Newcastle. You can do that. You know, I was nothing in this country. I'm still nothing, but I'm trying to do that. You can make this change for everyone like me. And my society is ensuring this 20 to 25 refugees, local asylum seekers is coming in my group. Like next year, university can come to me, or Newcastle can come to me and say that, oh, sorry, we are really low of budget, we cannot give you 5 scholarships. then my society will be coming in the front and telling them that this is the 25 of asylum seekers and refugees. I'm making them ready for this scholarship. You cannot just say it. So my ambition is now, I want to take it to the national level and international level. I want to work with the United Nations in future to serve the rights of education for the people like me. I am also involved with STAR, so I will be trying to take it to the forward level. I want to be a barrister in future and represent the victim of modern day slavery and trafficking in the UK. Being a victim of modern day slavery and trafficking in the UK, and especially a man, then I find it very hard, to be honest with you all. And I will try to open an organization probably in long run, and also in very long-term plan, I want to be an international criminal court judge when I'm in my late 50s or 60s. That was a long time plan, but I'll do that. I'm quite determined. But if I can't do that, I have an alternative plan, which is that I want to build the first ever international immigration court in the world. So let's hope for it. I need your suggestions. I need your help for this in long run. I would say, in conclusion, emphasize about education for us. If you give me education, I'll give you something back, and that's for sure. Why it is important to save the environment, to save the environmental refugees, to save the culture, to save the community. So I would urge the people from here today that as an asylum seeker, as a refugee, we also think about environment. So I personally buy stuff from charity shop, which has a great cost. I can use it and that money goes to someone's well-being. So please think about your carbon footprint as well, that how you're making this world a bit, the dramatic place, I would say. So thanks everyone for listening to me. I'm not finished yet. I don't know. How long we have for? 1 minute? Okay, no problem. I know I'm very tired because I've got a timer in my laptop. So I would say that my mom used to tell me, I lost her, she was my everything. I remember her every time. And she used to tell me that this was her last word, since I lost her last year in April, that son, be there for people, be there for your community, something good will happen in return. And I strongly believe in it. And the last message I would say is that imagine giving me education, I will enrich the whole United Nations. Thank you so much for listening to me, guys. Thank you. You're here. I have a little blog as well. So please, if you like, come and get in touch with me. I'll be happy to be with you guys. Thank you so much.